Hello everyone. Today's the last pattern for the week. Today is the pattern Achtern by Dorte Supelkor. Clearly I believe that Acht is 8 in German. So yeah, my German's not so good. I took German in school for a very short period of time, but that was a very long time ago, and I don't use it, so most of it's gone. But anyway, clearly we use the number 8 in this pattern. So you start with a circle, a fairly large one, because you're going to be drawing inside of it. Okay, and then inside that circle we make a number 8, and inside that 8 we put a couple of little circles, echo that so that your 8 has some dimension there. And then on either side of that 8 we're going to put a swirl, one going this way, one going that way. So it's kind of swirl over and swirl. You can do it all in one swoop, or you can do from the beginning this way and then the beginning that way. Kind of depends on how you want to draw it. And that's the pattern, that one right there. She shows it as in with some sort of lines to make it look like a necklace of some sort, but I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I feel strongly to not do that, actually. So we're going to just make some of those circular shapes and put the 8s in there and have them sort of overlapping and organically living on the page. I think I'm going to sort of figure out where I want my circles to go ahead of time. I don't want one smack in the middle. That's what I don't want. So I'm going to have one sort of here, and maybe one here, and maybe one there, and then here and here. That's probably good. I'm going to scoot everything this way a little bit. Yeah, I'll just scoot everything that way a little bit. So my first one is going to be in this general area right there. And then my second one is going to overlap just slightly. It's going to be there. And my third one is also going to overlap just slightly, and it's right there. And then I'm going to have one living in here, which is really overlapped, and one living here. Okay, I've decided that's how they're going to live on my page. I may do some other random things after. I'm going to get rid of all this pencil. Okay, so now I want the number 8. I think this number 8 is going to go this direction. Put in the number 8. Inside the number 8, we're going to do like that. Kind of just echo that. And then we're going to do a swirl. Come up and do a swirl this way. And then we're going to go and do the swirl this way, so they're going opposite. And that's the pattern right there. Going to do an 8 going this way. And then this one is going to swirl around going this way. And this is going to come and it's going to swirl around going that way. I want one going side sideways. Don't make them all going the same direction. Give them some personality. This one's going to come up and around and like that. And this one's going to go the other way. Like that. And then these ones underneath will be a little bit harder, but not impossible. Decide which direction they're going to live. You may, on those ones behind, sometimes it's hard to figure out where that needs to go. So take your pencil, finish off your shape with the pencil, and draw what you were going to draw, ignoring all the black lines. Just draw it. Okay? And it would be like that, and it would be like that. Okay? Same thing with this one. Here's that. It's going to come around. It's going to live in here. Like that. And we want an 8 in here. And the swirl. And the swirl. Okay, so now that I've got it penciled in, now I can just draw it, and just don't draw those bits that shouldn't be drawn, right? So it's going to be an 8. It's going to come here, and it's going to come down. It's going to go around like that, and it's going to come out of there. And it's going to have this echoey thing happening, and a swirl, and a swirl. And then on this side, we've got this 8 coming up like that, and an echo, and a swirl, and a swirl, like that. And then erase those lines, and you'll be good. That makes it easy peasy. You have problems with drawing behind, just draw it in pencil first. Just don't ink the spots that need to be behind, and you'll be in good shape. Erase it and see? Here we go. I like that. And then I feel like it needs something else, but I'm not sure what yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thicken up some lines. I think all of the lines are going to go thicker on this side. Why? I don't know. Just what I feel like it needs. I'm probably out of frame. I'm getting tired. When I get tired, I tend to bring it closer and closer to me, but I'm zoomed out enough that I maybe didn't get too far out of frame for you. Okay. All right. Decided that's what it needed. And then I want that same thing in here. Something like that. And then I feel like I need some more round shapes. Some tipple maybe. Something like that. Fill that puppy in with some shapes. Okay, so what's the name of this tangle? Achtern. A-C-H-T-E-R-N. And then it needs some shading of some sort. Clearly we have to do where it overlaps. So start with that. And then we'll figure out after that where else it feels like it needs something. start with that. Okay, let's see. Here. And here. And here, along there, right? And along here. Okay, I think that looks good, just like that. No, it needs something else. It's telling me it needs something else. Why? I thought it was done. It's telling me to do here on the outside of the eighths. Outside of the eighths, huh? Okay. That's where it's telling me it wants to be shaded. We'll see what that looks like. Nice thing about pencils, if you don't like it, you can erase it. I think I want the thinner. And I think it was right. Tile is always right. The tile knows what it wants if you just stop to listen. The tile is always right. You guys probably think I'm crazy, but I do listen to my tile. I stop and listen. Sometimes I stop and think longer than other times. Sometimes I hear it really clearly because I thought I was done. It clearly said, no, you're not. You're going to go around those eighths. And it was correct. It needed that. So look at there. There, now I'm finished. That is the last one for this week. I will see you guys next week. You guys have a really spectacular day. Let me zoom in so you can see it better. I will see you next week. I hope you have had a really, really great weekend. who knows what my weekend's going to be like. I will let you know what happens with the whole bike ride thing. Yeah, we're not sure what's going to happen with the whole bike ride thing. I'll let you know how far my husband and his friends get on their bike ride, and if we have weather or whatever happens. But that probably won't be told to you until the end of next week. Kind of depends on when I have time to draw and how soon the next week's patterns are popped up there on the website. So I may or may not have time to draw one or two, get a jump start before we leave for our weekend. So we'll see what happens. I will see you later. You guys have a blessed day. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to be done for the day. Bye.